welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147. Happy 2nd of December. So I hope you've got your advent calendars ready for anybody that's joining me. But let's get started with square number 2. Oh, we have a lot of greens on this square in this bottom corner. So let's get you straight zoomed in. I've sort of looked back on the other video and realised you can see a lot more when we zoom you in. So I'm going to get my first colour ready and then we'll sort of chat while we go. We've got 699, that old chestnut green. So I must say, I know I talked yesterday about not wanting to put my decorations up too early, because I do get to the point very soon after Christmas where I'm like, this needs to come down. But my tree's up. My tree and all my decorations are up. So all the kids were home and the girls were home. So yeah, we decided to go out and buy the tree and put everything up. So let me know in the comments below if your tree is up or not, or your decorations. I don't know what is the standard time that anybody puts it up. I know there's the 12 days before Christmas, and there's the original should be up just on Christmas Eve is when it was supposed to go up originally, but mine's up. I must say I'm liking it. I'm definitely liking having the Christmas lights up, and we have sort of changed the in-house decorations a bit more this year. They're a bit more subtle. I've done a bit more of taking some decorations down, or some ornaments should I say down, and exchanging for Christmas decorations rather than filling up on top, because I'm kind of hoping that it won't make it feel as though it's too cluttered. So yeah, and my bracelet's making that noise again, so I do apologise. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, of course, if your decorations are up, whether you're in the Christmas mood yet or not, and how you're doing with your Christmas shopping. Are you an early starter for Christmas shopping, or are you more of a Christmas Eve last minute kind of person? I tend to sway a bit more towards the early. I just need a few more of this colour. I've noticed there's quite a lot. Yeah, I'm very much, I start early-ish with my Christmas shopping, and then I do try, I say early-ish, like I think I may have picked 1 or 2 things up in the summerish time, but that was because the children had spotted something that they liked but they didn't necessarily want now or want to buy with their pocket money. So it was something that I picked up for them, or the odd thing that I sort of saw and thought, oh, perfect. So that sort of stuff has been picked up. But then I intend to have a little spurt. So I do have a spurt of Christmas shopping. So my daughters and I, so I have 3 daughters and 1 son. The son is obviously not quite as keen on the whole shopping day. But me and 3 daughters went shopping for the day in Chester a few weekends ago. They're all a lot older now, so it's getting harder to find what they want, or they just want stuff, you know, that they've seen online, or we order in, or something like that. So while they weren't quite sure exactly what they wanted, hadn't quite formed their lists yet, their lists for Santa, we went shopping for the day. So we just went and did a day of shopping. They each know what their budget is for Christmas and birthdays, because I do have a birthday in December. My second eldest turns 21 this year, so we've got quite a big birthday in December. But yeah, they all know what their budget is for Christmas, and they just got to go shop. They got to shop and say, "Mum, yeah, I want this for Christmas." Okay. And off we went. So I think I may do that again in the future, because that was we did have a really nice day. We first got to Chester. We had a spot of later breakfast, or brunch maybe, probably more brunch, to fuel ourselves up before off we went. And we got a lot of shopping done. Oh, sorry, I'm just looking for my next colour. It's 935. Yeah, and we just went round any shops they wanted to go round, had a nosy, had some tea before coming back home. And yeah, it was actually a great way to make a huge dent in the shopping. We picked up a few bits for the adults that we buy for. My husband and I picked those up when we went and spent 2 days in York. So we sort of started on what we're planning for them. And then that's pretty much it. So I start with the odd early bit. I have a big spurt, and then I tend to stop. But I know within the next week, I would say, I will be getting out my list, checking who's naughty and nice, checking what else we need to buy, and getting it ordered or bought. I do like to have all Christmas present shopping done within the first couple of weeks of December. I do not like to go to my town centre in the month of December at all. If I have to, for some reason, I will be in and out. I am not keen on those crowds. I'm really not. You know, I don't mind going somewhere where it's busy if you're off for a stroll and a little walk, but trying to look round a shop and look at items when you're having to say excuse me and moving around people, and no. I did used to work in retail as well, so that may have some bearing on the fact that Christmas in the town centre is not my cup of tea. So yeah, I am hoping to have my Christmas shopping done in the next week or so. I'll keep you posted. Gets to the point that everything hopefully will have been ordered and will be on its way, and will be down to the postman rather than down to me. That's one of my plans. But how are you all doing with your Christmas gift shopping? I haven't started wrapping yet, but now the tree is up, that is something that I will probably start soon. Oh, that didn't work. I lost the top off me diamonds. I went to tip in a few and I've practically tipped in the whole pot. So let me pick up the ones that fell out. Oh well, I've definitely got plenty for about 6 or 7 that need doing. Let's get these on. What was I saying before I was so rudely interrupted? That was it, wrapping presents. I don't dislike wrapping presents. It can be quite enjoyable. However, I do have to be in the mood. So as soon as I get that little bug, I will probably create myself a little nook and get some presents wrapped. Ooh, 310. Got some 310 in this one. We get to see what the 310s are like. Yeah, I'll get myself a little nook and get it all wrapped up and get it under the tree. That's another tradition that is different in different families. Don't know what it was like for you. Sorry for all the Christmas talk, but you know, it's December. Got to get excited. For myself, as a child, growing up, Santa visited on Christmas Eve, and that's when the presents went under the tree. That's how you knew he'd been. That was the way I grew up. However, my husband was one of 5. So it didn't work the same way in his house. In his house, the presents were under the tree. The presents were from family, so they were from mums and dads and aunties and uncles. But you couldn't open them until Father Christmas had been with his magic stamp and stamped the presents. So he stamped them and he sorted them into piles. And left you a little present from Santa, and that's when you could open them. So we sort of got a couple of different Christmas traditions that crossed over. In when I was growing up as well, from the Christmases I can remember, we always used to open a present one at a time as well. So it used to take it in turns to either open a present or get a present from under the tree and give it to who it was for. So we got to see, my mum liked to see everybody open their presents. And whereas for my husband, it was a matter of you just sort of open them, you know, and your eyes were darting everywhere. So yeah, when we started our family, we decided to sort of do a bit of both. So the Christmas presents go under the tree. They go under the tree leading up to Christmas, and they have tags on saying from Mummy and Daddy and other various members of the family. And Father Christmas will come and stamp them, but they just stay under the tree. So Father Christmas has stamped them, but they don't get grouped into each person. And then we open them sort of one at a time. So at the minute now, the children go up one at a time and they pick a present and they give it to whoever it's for. And then when the children were younger, when we used to go to his mum's house, because my parents live abroad, so Christmas tends to be when we did used to go to his mum's. That was when Santa would have put them into piles, and there'd be wrapping paper everywhere and everything would get open. So they sort of got, you know, the enjoyment of both, I think, as they were growing up. And now, yeah, just continues. Even though they're bigger, they each go and get a present from under the tree, and whoever's it is opens it. So yeah, I'd love to hear your comments. What is your sort of Christmas tradition? How does yours work? And what do you do? Do you have your presents under the tree, or does Santa bring them all? Because it's different in every house to whether Santa brings them all or not. But yeah, how does it work in your house? Let me know. Love to hear all these Christmas traditions and different things that people do, depending on, I'm guessing, a lot their upbringing or their traditions that they've decided to start themselves, maybe. So, speeding through this section, all this sort of green section down here is done. We do have a few AB diamonds here, and then a few other colours mixed in. So I'm going to pull out, so 145, that is an AB. So I'm going to pop that one to the side. Let's have a look. Y743. I quite like putting the shiny ones in at the end. So we'll do some yellow. One I forgot to mention, the pen I'm using today. This is a clay pen that I got from a lovely subscriber. It's really nice to hold. I do like using this pen. I tend to use this for my Heaven and Earth designs, but we're mixing it up for the advent calendar. And get these Y's done. Now the contact paper, again, the way I've cut it, has sort of, you know, it's not in a straight line. I am sort of lifting up this top bit to tuck it underneath, but I'm going to leave this side one. I never checked what days of the month they are, but it's not going to pick up much. It's in my craft room and it's out of the way, so I'm sure it'll be fine. So we've got T, which is number 742. For anybody that may be following along with the colours. We've got a few of those, and then we go into oranges. There's quite a few different colours today, but I'm really enjoying doing this. Somebody did mention on my preparation video that this would be good as a mystery canvas. Yes, yes, yes it would. I completely agree. I have heard of the mystery canvases. I haven't fully investigated them yet though. But I do think if I had a little bit more forward planning and hadn't, you know, if I'd actually planned maybe as early as retailers do, maybe, and maybe decided to do an advent calendar a lot earlier than I did, then maybe it would, I could have planned enough to do some sort of mystery canvas. But I like the idea of doing a mystery canvas even if it's not an advent calendar. So I might have to put that on my New Year to-do list. Things I would like to achieve or look into in the new year. Maybe a mystery canvas. Maybe we should have that as tomorrow's discussion. What are your plans for New Year? So have a think before tomorrow and get ready to comment. And I will think of a few goals, maybe YouTube or diamond painting, that sort of thing. I'm trying to keep the topics, you know, interesting. You're here, you know, you're watching my channel for a reason. So we'll try and keep on topic mainly. I'm sure there'll be a few personal goals in there as well. But yeah, have a think. What goals are you going to set? Maybe for the new year, maybe something you just want to get done, and we'll discuss them in more depth tomorrow. Okay, 2 colours to go. How long have I been filming? Oh, it has been nearly 20 minutes. I was thinking this one was going quicker, but I don't know whether it is, because it's coming up to 20 minutes and I've not finished. I'm a chatter. Right, here we go. We are on the ABs, people. Look at that sparkle. I do like the way that they show up. Watching back on yesterday's video when getting it ready for YouTube, I could really see the AB. They are really nice. The iridescent coating is making these colours pop, which is what they're supposed to do, but very excited on how different they look. So that's E. There's a few stuck in the lid on that one, but we'll fight with them if we need them. And then last but not least, we have our orange AB. I'll try a little shake. And let's pop these in. Sort of feel like I've run out of things to talk about. That is going to be my biggest challenge for this December, is topics to chat about. What do we chat about when we're diamond painting? I know a lot of people will sort of chat about their day and stuff like that, and that's great. I love listening to them while I'm diamond painting, but you don't want to listen about my job, I'll tell you that much. Plus I don't necessarily want to repeat my job for the day. But yeah, we're done now anyway, so I don't have to think about what to talk about topic wise. And we've already got tomorrow's topic, so I just need to make sure I think of some ideas for that one. But that is section 2 complete. Let's zoom you back out so you can see where we're up to so far. So say we do know what this picture is. This is an abstract guitar. Just to zoom in a little bit so we can just get the canvas in shot. But it is a little abstract guitar, so we have sort of got the bottom of it here. Not quite sure what this piece is, but I'm sure it'll come together. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me tomorrow while we get square 3 done, which is actually over here. See you then. Thanks for watching.